It's Saturday, the 25th of March. Kind of early-ish, it's not too bad. The sun is finally out. You can tell it's time to start sowing and planting because the weeds are out, the nettles have come up and the legs are out too. Now, this year I'd planned, instead of getting seed packets for everything, to get seed tapes because you have to thin out things all the time. So I bought a packet of these seed tapes. Now I had intended to put those in this morning. However, we've been attacked. The mice have got in and they've had their breakfast and their dinner. Some of the stuff they haven't touched, but a lot of it has gone. So I'm going to have to go and buy some more. And then, well, I had these in a packet last year. All my seeds were in a plastic box, and I'm going to. So, lesson learnt, I guess. So, plan for today, apart from replacing the seed, it's fairly straightforward. It's fun times. So it's just breaking up the soil, making it ready for the seeds, making sure any hazel trees aren't there. I mean, the toil has been done. I was here last Sunday just cutting back everything here. This is all brambles and things. I'd previously cleared it in the last year, so it's amazing how quickly things can grow here, especially the weeds. So this is going to be the compost area, but I need some more crates for that. Alright, train is coming, commuters, fun day trip to go into London. Time for me to have some fun. A quick cycle to the garden centre, some replacement seeds. Carrots in tapes, because I find these are the most difficult things to thin out, so hopefully that'll be fine. This is going in the second bed where it's less enriched. Then we've got cabbage. I've got an audience of birds, this greyhound, and then some purple sprouting broccoli. These it's gone. These are Sutton seeds. Now, not that I'm particularly wed to anything, but Sutton seeds are from Paynton in Devon, and I grew up in Paynton, so that's why we've got these. Got the labels for these. I'm going to make little trenches. I've also got other seeds that we'll talk about in a minute, which are over there, which need to go into potting compost. I'm really pleased with these beds. You know, they look neat and tidy. When you think, well, for the beans and peas, that's what the kind of beds were before. Posh, neat, ordered, onions still growing and fruit stuff coming up. So let's get these in the ground. So we've got little furrows in the ground made with a hoe. If you've not seen these seed tapes before, that's what they look like. And very cunningly, they've printed on them what they are. Now, it might still need thinning out, it says on the packet. But as you can see, the spacing's not too bad, especially if you've got big muddy fingers like mine today. So this is like coffee filter paper. It probably is. And that's what you do, just roll them out. There's two strips here. Lay them down and then snip off the ends. It's that easy. And that's it, just roll it out. It's like unraveling toilet roll. The good thing about this, a good thing apart from not having to thin so much, is it says on the packet how long these rolls are, and when you've got standard size raised beds like these, it's easy to figure out how much you need and there's no waste. So it's great. I'm just going to cover these up, we'll give them a little bit of water and then move on to the next one. Well, that's the cabbage and the broccoli in. Obviously got leftover seed, and usually I just stick this back in the shed, but what I'm going to do is actually put it into some seed compost and grow some just in cases. So if these fail, I'll have some just in case. I've got quite the production line. So Chinese cucumbers, I can't read that one. More peas, the kale that I had left over, the cabbage, sprouts, tomatoes. They're all in now. It's a nice peat-free potting compost. I'm going to water it in. The water's not quite on at the allotment yet. They don't switch it off until there's no possibility of frost, and it's actually quite warm, so I don't know why they haven't got it on yet. I've had to move some of the potatoes out from here into here because it's getting quite warm in there. I don't want baked potatoes, and I think the seeds will do better in here than they will in the shed. That's it, it's almost lunchtime. I'm going to do a bit of weeding on the bulb bank and then it's time to go. So water these first, then something else. First time for everything. I've been on the plot for 2 years now, and Jake has bought me lunch. Sausage rolls and apple juice, local apple juice. So I'm quite happy to take a break. Thank you, Jake, for my sustenance. Now I've had some nice compliments on the bulb bank. It started out here and it's working its way back into the very dry, shady area behind this tree. I definitely did the right thing about planting in rows. They said with when you're doing wildflower planting, if you plant it in rows, it's easy to find out where the weeds are and weed around it, and then it'll get established. Now it's early days yet because it's the first year, but we have a row of very small bluebells in, and then snowdrops, which are faring better down here where there is a bit more sun and light and depth of soil. I think you can tell I'm puffed out because I was just hoeing it all. So I just needed a light hoe because I've been weeding over the last couple of years. So that's looking really good. I'm really pleased with that. Where these bluebells up there have come from is mostly down here underneath the hazel tree. There's a holly tree which the council made me take out, but that's brought more light in here. There's a few bits of weed still to dig out, there always are. I think that's enough for one day. It's felt productive, but in a different way than usual. Getting a lot done. Just a quick tour. Elephant garlic is just doing well. Japanese onions still doing well. Raspberries and currants starting to come up. The carrots we put in here with the seed tape. Raspberries coming up. More Japanese onions. And the broccoli and the cabbage are in there. And we've got a lot of seeds going on in the little greenhouse and in the shed as well. And the potatoes chitting. Whew, it's nice. It's good. It feels like everything's happening and all at once as usual, like last year, but at least this time I'll be able to take care of them this summer. I think I'm going to take you outside while it's still sunny. Thank you very much for watching and joining me. Hopefully in maybe 10-14 days some of that will germinate and we'll go and see that in a week or two. But for now I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.